Hi there, welcome back to the Flask Mastery series. I'm Gorret Golden, and in this session we are going to embark on implementing an endpoint that deletes a book by its ID. So let's get started. So for this endpoint, we are going to make use of the endpoint that deletes a company by its ID. So I'm going to copy this up and paste it within our book controller. And as always, I'm going to ensure that I update the comment to delete a book and then the blueprint to books. We are going to leave the URL as /delete, then /the ID, and then the method is still going to be a delete method. And instead of delete company, the function is going to be updated to delete book. So if we are to delete a particular book, we have to ensure that we are deleting it with a particular unique attribute. And for this case, we are going to be deleting all books with the ID parameter. And we are also going to ensure that a book is deleted by an administrator or the author to whom the book belongs. So we are going to keep this in place. And before we delete a book, we have to ensure that we are retrieving the book from the database using the ID that is coming in from the request. So this is going to be updated to get book by ID, and we shall make a query to our database against our book model. So this will be updated to book model, and instead of the variable being company, we are going to store the book information using the book variable. So this is going to be book. And for cases whereby the ID does not exist within our books table, we have to return a response that the book is not found. And we are also keeping this in place to ensure that a book can only be deleted by the administrator or the author to whom the book belongs. If all those conditions are false, we have to ensure that the book is deleted. So since the book model is a child class to the company and the user, we do not have to delete the parent associates of the book. So we do not need this in place. So all we have to do is to just delete the book and not deleting the companies and the user to which the book belongs. So I'll update this very fast. And if we are now to go ahead and delete the book, we have to ensure that we are passing in this variable. So this is going to be book. So whenever we delete the book, we always have to commit this transaction to the database. And having deleted the book, we shall go ahead and return a response that book deleted successfully. So now we are going to go ahead and test our endpoint. I'm going to go ahead and create a new request, and then the request name is going to be delete book. Then the URL is going to be updated to delete. So instead of edit, this is going to be delete. And we are going to delete book ID 1. So I'll go ahead and pass in the authorization headers, and the method must be a delete method. So when I make a new request, we get a response that the book has been deleted successfully. So we shall access the database by refreshing it to confirm that the book has been deleted. So upon the refresh, we can pretty see that book ID 1 no longer exists in the database. I hope you found this session insightful. Thanks for watching, and see you again in the next session.